Korean language certificate or English language certificate. Are they important and are they required? Hello, today's guide for Global Career Scholarship Program is quite interesting because I've been hearing and seeing this a lot of in your comments in the videos I posted before. A lot of you are asking about if language certificates, IELTS for English or TOEFL, TOEIC, those certificates for English and TOPIK for Korean language are required documents, and without them, you will not be able to be chosen. So I did not submit any of those since I don't have any of those when I was applying back in 2020. However, since the scenario for Global Career Scholarship Program changed from 2020 up until present, a lot of people are now applying to this scholarship and are interested to get to be selected as one of the scholars for GKS. Hence, the competition is quite stiff. For countries like big population like India, China, Indonesia, Philippines, those populous country, these types of scholarship are kind of hard to get into because of the number of competitions. And in the GKS requirements, those language certificates are optional documents, meaning they're just additional documents in case you have, and you don't have to pressure yourself if you don't have to. Optional meaning, even without those, you can still submit your documents and be selected if you're competent and if you fit to their standard. However, this is the big however, those who have certificates of language competency, be it English or Korean, have their own competitive advantage over those who don't have. As mentioned, this is not a required document, but you have an advantage if you have these documents. This is outright stated in the previous notice from NIED as they focused on with those who have language certificate. So, if you're undergrad already applying for, preparing your documents and you cannot get these documents as soon as possible, my suggestion is not to stress yourself and submit without these documents. But if you're a GKS graduate applicants applying for the scholarship on February, you still have a chance to get these documents. Might as well try exploring those opportunities and taking those exams because they will be helpful with your application process. Those also undergrads who will be applying next year, October 2024, may also take this opportunity to study now and then improve and get good grades, especially on those language exams. As mentioned, these are not required documents, but again, the benefit of having them could actually make or break your application because I know for a fact that if you have these if you have these documents, you can easily get extra points when they're assessing you because part of the scholarship package is the Korean language class, Korean language tuition fee scholarship. And if I am an IET and I see that an applicant already has topic 3, I myself would think that I would only need to invest half of 6 months instead of 1 year for that person to improve his or her level to level 4, level 5, level 6. Comparing to a student who has no Korean language skill at all and then starting from 0. It's not impossible to start from 0 to 6 in 1 year, but it's quite difficult. Therefore, if I'm choosing an investment, I would opt to choose something that is already with the foundation and then I can build on with that. That's probably the thinking of NIED with this concepts of preferences, and it's easier to say that you are competent in using a language using these certificates because I can say my English competency is native level. However, I cannot prove that in terms of credentials. Having lived in my country and used the language for 20 years could be easier for them to really get it if I have these documents to prove that I really speak, I really communicate on that level. Also, that's one thing that they really wanna do. They really wanna check the validity of what you are saying. And probably that's it. Hope this helps. Bye bye.